Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve question number 3 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. In my previous videos, I've completed the introduction, examples 1 to 7 and questions 1 to 2 from the same chapter. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. And also watch the video till the end so that I can make more such videos for you guys. Question number 3 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry says a contractor plans to install 2 slides for children to play in a park. For the children below the age of 5 years, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. Whereas for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meter and is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. What should be the length of slide in each case? So here we have a contractor and she wants to have 2 slides for children to play in a park. Okay, so for a children below 5 years of age, she prefers to have a slide whose top is at a height of 1.5 meter. So she wants to have one slide. So she wants the first slide to be of height 1.5 meter and is inclined at an angle of 30 degree to the ground. So this is the ground level and this slide should be inclined with an angle of 30 degrees to the ground. So if we name this vertical height to be AB and the slide to be AC. Similarly, for elder children, she wants to have a steep slide at a height of 3 meter, right? So the height of the slide is doubled now. So the height is now 3 meter. Let us name this as again PQ. Now this is a ground level. So this slide is inclined at an angle of 60 degree to the ground. So this slide will be inclined to the ground at an angle of 60 degree. Let us name this point as R. So here we have to find out the length of slide in each case. So in this case, the length of slide is AC. So we have to find out this side. And in the second case, the length of slide is PR. So we have to find out this side PR. And also you can observe that the height of slide is perpendicular to the ground. So this will be our 90 degree angles. So therefore triangle ABC will form a right angle triangle. Similarly, PQ is the height of the slide which is vertical to the ground. So PQR is a 90 degree angle and therefore triangle PQR forms a right angle triangle. Now since these two triangles are right angle triangle, therefore we can apply the trigonometric ratios here and find out the height of slide in both the case. Now let us write down for children below 5 years of age, height of slide is 1.5 meter. Similarly, for elder children, height of slide is 3 meters. Right? So this is what is given in the question. So let us write down in triangle ABC, angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. So therefore, triangle ABC is a right angle triangle. Right? So since this is a right angle triangle, again we have one acute angle given and one side is given. So the side opposite this acute angle is the perpendicular, side along is base and AC is our hypotenuse. So we have to find out the hypotenuse given a perpendicular and acute angle. So let us apply the trigonometric ratios here. To apply the trigonometric ratios, we should know the fraction PBP divided by HHB. Right, so which is the trigonometric function formed by the ratio P and H. So P and H, P divided by H is given by sine theta. So let us apply the sine trigonometric ratio to this triangle ABC to find out the hypotenuse value. So sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, where perpendicular is AB divided by hypotenuse is AC. And our theta or acute angle is 30 degree. Therefore, sine 30 is equal to AB value is 1.5 divided by AC we have to determine. So from our trigonometric table, what is sine 30? Sine 30 is equal to 1 by 2. So therefore let us substitute here. 1 by 2 is equal to 1.5 divided by AC, or cross multiplying, AC is equal to 1.5 into 2. So therefore we get AC as equal to, what is 1.5 into 2? It is equal to 3 meter. AC is the height of the slide for children below 5 years. Okay, so this is height of slide for children below 5 years is 3 meter. Similarly, now let us find out the height of the slide for elder children. So now let us consider the second triangle, that is triangle PQR. So in triangle PQR, angle PQR is a 90-degree angle. So therefore triangle PQR is a right angle triangle. Okay, now here again, if it is a right angle triangle, we have an acute angle and a side is given. So the side opposite the acute angle is the perpendicular, the side along its base, and this side PR is the hypotenuse. Again here we have to find out the side hypotenuse given a perpendicular, right? So again we will apply the same trigonometric ratio, that is sine, which is given by perpendicular by hypotenuse. So therefore sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, where perpendicular is PQ and hypotenuse is PR, and theta value now is 60 degree. Okay, so sine 60 is equal to, PQ is 3 meter divided by PR is our hypotenuse. So sine 60 from a trigonometric table is root 3 by 2. So therefore root 3 by 2 is equal to 3 divided by PR. Now cross multiplying, we get root 3 PR is equal to 3 into 2 is 6, or PR is equal to 6 by root 3. So in the denominator we have obtained a root number. So always remember, in the denominator you should never keep a root number which is not the correct answer. So therefore we will rationalize to remove this root number. So to rationalize, we have to multiply and divide the denominator. So here denominator is root 3. So let us multiply and divide. So we will get 6 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 is how much? It is 3. So cancelling 3 1 times, 3 2 times. So therefore we get PR as equal to 2 root 3. Right? So PR is the height of the slide for elder children. Therefore you can write height of slide is 2 root 3 for elder children. Okay, so this is how we solve this question number 3. If in the question they have given you the root 3 value, then you can substitute the root 3 value and multiply and find out the result. If the root 3 value is not given, you have to keep the result as it is. So this is how we solve this problem. If you have any further doubts, you can comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, let us solve question number 4 from exercise 12.1, chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry. So till then, do like my video, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC and CERT Math. And also do watch the related videos of chapter 12, some applications of trigonometry shown on the screen. Thank you.